Welcome back to another video. In this video, we are going to study about SwiftUI navigation view. So we have already created this file. You can just create a new file. Make sure it's a SwiftUI view and you should name it maybe a navigation view playground or anything you like. I just added a comment at the top so that we can understand what navigation view it actually in simple words I can say allows us to navigate or move between different screens or views, and it is actually a very powerful feature of SwiftUI because it allows us to pop and push different screens, and it maintains the hierarchy for those screens so that it knows it from, let's just say if you went from screen 1 to screen 5, this navigation view will know how to come back to view 1 from that view 5. So we don't have to worry about all this navigation stuff. So how to use it? You can just simply use a navigation view like this and then have anything like any content of for your screen you can have inside this navigation view. So let's just say if you want to display a simple text inside a piece tag, I can say like hello there. So we can use it like this. And once we have this navigation view, we have the ability to use a navigation title. So you just have to press dot and add the you can see all the modifiers available. So let's just have the title maybe as screen 1, and then if you can actually adjust the how this title is displayed by using this navigation bar title display mode. So if you press dot, you will have different options, like you can use the automatic version, large or inline. So let's see how the inline version looks. So this is how your title is in the inline mode. And large, we have already seen large. It's yeah, like this. And then if you want it should be, I guess, automatic because it adjusts the large and inline mode by itself. So what it does, in the initially it will show you a large title, and if you have different views in here, and if you scroll from bottom to top, this title will be shifted to the inline version to accommodate more space. So this is how you can display a title using a navigation view. And uh, let's just say now we want to actually navigate between screens. So what we can do is we can use a navigation link in here. What it does, it creates a link between different views. So we can use all these initializer, but let's just stick to this simple and basic one. It accepts a string and the destination. And for the string, let's just say we can say we want to go to screen 2, and for the destination it needs a view. So we can provide any view, and for now let's just have simple text view that says screen 2. So how simple, this is how simple it is to navigate using the navigation view. So you have this navigation link, it accepts a title in here, and then it accepts a destination, and destination is a view. So for now we can just use a simple text because text is actually a view. Now if I tap on this, you notice that I have moved from screen 1 to this screen 2, and it displays our text on in the middle of the screen. And we have this back button I can press to go back to our screen 1. So this is how simple it is. And if you want to display a different screen, you can just create a new SwiftUI view, a separate file, or I can just have a view in here. Let's just name it as second view. It should be a struct, and it should conform to this view protocol. And then once we have this confirmation, we can now have this body, and this body is important for any view that conforms to this view, and it needs to return a view type as well. So in here let's just say we want maybe a base tag as well, and then maybe we want two tags in here like hello, and let's just say we want to display welcome to screen 2. And since this this second view will also be a part of this navigation view because it will be coming down from here, so it's actually automatically it has a parent of navigation view. So we can just use a navigation title in here as well. So let's just say we want to show screen 2. So now we can, let's just comment out this one, and we can have another navigation link, and let's just say go to screen 2, and this time instead of simple text view we can now use our own second screen. So let's just create it, and now if I tap on this go to screen 2, now we have our own whole screen. So this is how easy and how simple it is to move or switch between different screens. So now let's just go back to screen 1, and yeah, and let's just say if you have maybe a conditional kind of navigation, like you have the login screen, and once the user is logged in you want them to move to a home screen, so you can use you do add that as well. So for that we have to use a state at the top, and let's just create a one, and let's name it as is user logged in, and by default let's make it false. And now what we can use, we have a navigation link as well. For this scenario it's called programmatic navigation. So for this navigation link we have to use this one, is active. So it accepts a title. For the title we don't want to say, do not want to display anything on the view, because it will be triggered by something else. And for the view, let's just for now have this second view. You can have maybe a different view, you can create a new home view. And for the is active we want to use this state is user logged in. Now this navigation link will not be visible anywhere on the screen, but it's there. And what we can do, we can use maybe a button in here, and let's just have maybe that button says log in, and once this button is tapped we can just toggle the value for our is user logged in variable. And now if I press this login button you will notice that I will move to screen 2. So this is how easy it is to use a navigation link that is using that utilizes state property. And yeah, and if you want to display maybe some like maybe some icons or some text inside the toolbar, you can also do that. It's very simple. You just have to use this toolbar, and then we have to use this toolbar item. Make sure you select this placement. Okay, didn't add, but we can have the placement in here, and let's just add something at the trailing side. And for the content it is actually a view, so we can have maybe a text in here for now that says settings. So now you will have this settings at the toolbar, and then we can have another toolbar item, and it should be like maybe we can have something at the leading side. And for the content let's just have maybe a text, yeah, that says maybe a user profile. So you can actually use SF symbol icons or your own images for the icon, because icons looks more good in the navigation in the toolbar, or you can have the combination of icons and text, because it can accept anything that is view. We can have maybe an hashtag in here, and then maybe we can have a, yeah, something like this. So you can have a combination of them as well. And yeah, so yeah, that's it for this navigation. This is how you can use a navigation view to navigate between the screens. Thank you.